Damon Stevens with FinWealth Builders. Today is Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, and the stock market update for trades of the day. Exciting market right now. Boy, we are just up and down against the support and resistance levels, just giving you a play every day. So hopefully you're enjoying this volatility. Hopefully it's providing good opportunities for you to make profits. If you're not, then, definitely look at our video. Hopefully this can help you. And also just be safe out there, and if you want to wait for clear direction in the market and kind of get a trend going again, then, obviously you can hold off to the side. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but this is definitely, hopefully helpful for you in looking in your day trades and figuring out opportunities. Let's get right into it and see kind of what the market was like today. So market was nice and green. Look at the Dow was up 1.79%, NASDAQ up 1.62%, and S&P 500 up 1.86%. Green on the map. I like to see this. So the bulls continue to come out and play, and we're enjoying that. Financials recovered a little bit today. Our FANG stocks did really, really good today. Overall, really strong across the board, especially energy. Wait till you see the energy chart. It's just mind-boggling. We are just rocketing up to levels where we haven't been for a very, very long time. But looking at the scan here, you can see not really anything that hit my radar. Looking for things over, 100%. Volumes, close to what we see here with MOHO. That's kind of what I look for, but didn't see the, well, this is such a small cap. I mean, this is a penny stock almost, so you don't really want to trade in that, or at least I don't. You may choose to, but I don't. When you see the Dow Jones, nice, arch up here, just a slow climb up to the top. A little pullback at the end of the day, so I'm watching this for the morning. If we break below these little levels here that we were at early afternoon, we could have a possible pullback day tomorrow. So I was watching that little red wick here and just making sure that this isn't a sign of a possible reversal in the morning. So we'll watch the price action in the morning and the night in the morning and see if we're going to possibly gap down a little bit. Maybe have a bit of a pullback tomorrow and stay in this chop formation we are in, or if we're going to break out and make some new higher lows. So let's take a look at it. But definitely, we're not financial advisors. This is just for your information only and showing you kind of what we're looking at, what we're trading. And that way, maybe if you're looking for some ideas or wondering what the market's doing and what people are into, maybe this can provide that opportunity for you. So here's US oil. Just look at this rocket, just amazing rocket here. So if you want something, to jump into now, this might be, a tough one to run. I mean, we should have some type of retracement at some point. We've had these, really 4 strong up days, and we're almost $5 increments now. So, we had this 115 mapped out here. We have 120 up here. We talked about, earlier in the week that we could possibly hit. It's likely that we could hit that, but, again, watch out for pullback. Now you'd see here where you had very small wicks at the top. That means you had strong bullish momentum. You see here, this last day here, on our current day here, you can see, that we kind of went up, reached towards that 415, and we pulled back a little bit. So could mean that the bulls are getting a little tired here, and it could mean that we could either flatten out or possibly have a pullback and retracement before trying to go to new highs. So just be careful out there. If you are trading this, definitely lock in some profits. If you're wanting to make sure you protect what you've already earned. But boy, what a beautiful chart. I mean, look at this, really from December into December on, it's just been a solid play. Looking at earnings, we've had quite a few this week. Tuesday I was focused on, we had several on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We had snow. Octa snow, boy, really pulled back. Oh my goodness, it just really tanked tonight. So we'll see in the morning, what we see, but, not seeing anything, that's really standing out for me right now with the market and the way it is. So, we'll continue to monitor it. We have several coming in tomorrow. This is really, I'm really looking to kind of get an idea of the market and how it's viewing some retail restaurants and things like that, just to kind of see where the overall market is. Costco may be a good trade. We'll see. Broadcom also may be a good trade. That's after the close on Thursday. So just watching the earnings and see if there's some opportunities here. But not having the giant companies we had, a few weeks ago. But still, there's still opportunities here, so we'll see what it brings in the morning. So MULN, I'm taking off here, and let's go to look at Amazon. Amazon, you see here that we have this support line down here, and we've stayed there so far and found support. So looking to keep this. I mean, really looking for the SPY and triple Qs, NASDAQ, others to continue this bullish momentum that they've started creating, and hopefully get back above the moving averages. So Amazon's just in here under this 20, but it's above our support line. So really hoping this holds and see the momentum pick up and pull these stocks up that we've been watching, and trading short ranges are tough. So really looking for it to pull back above the 20s and start to move us up towards the bullish. It does pull below our support line here at 30.10, but obviously you start to retrace, and we've talked about this in multiple videos, retrace this whole candle, possibly halfway or more. So just looking to see if we can hold here. And if we can get above the 20 at 30.60, looking for a run up. Google, same thing, sitting here between the 200 and the 20 moving average, right below it. It's on more on the upper side of it, which I do like. If we can break above this, 2,700, then we're looking for 2,740, 2,770, and then 2,800. If we break below 2,660, then we have this big breakup candle that we may be coming back down on. So those are our critical levels that we're watching to trade. On Tesla, we closed just above the 20, which I do like. We're below the trend line. So I'd like to see us to get above that and hold, really above 900 would be preferred. And then we can kind of trace back up to our other resistance line up here around 930. If we get above that, then, 1,000, 1,100, 2,000, 1,200, all this area up here is all for play. So just looking to get above here. And just get above 930, I'm going to feel really good about Tesla. If we don't hold this 200 here at 859, 860, we could break down here to 829. We break that now at 794 down here, where you'd see this big support line down here. Hopefully hold. If not, we got this big breakup candle. So those are kind of the ranges we're looking at for Tesla. Hopefully we can just start to rally above, get above 930 tomorrow if we can. Nice rally up here. If we break down, then we'll be looking at shorting opportunities. Nvidia, nice consolidation here, still below the 20. As soon as we get above 245 and hold, looking to go long, at least at 254 where we have resistance, and then up to 270 as well. We also have a gap fill here, which we'll hopefully fill that at some point. If we break below the 200, if we break below the 232 level, 233 level, then looking for some support back here at 225, if not down 215, then down at the bottom here at 210. AVGO, so this one, I like this one. You can see here we're holding right on the 20. It really, I think AVGO, Broadcom has the opportunity to kind of move back up here towards the 630 to 677, these higher ranges, if we can hold this low right now. We did have a nice little pullback here down to the 50. We got back and we're just riding that 20. And I think really Broadcom is really waiting for the market to kind of show momentum so that we can kind of rally this up. So this is definitely on the watch list right now. I do like the strength on that 20. Microsoft trying to bounce off that 50. So looking to see if Microsoft can give us a ride here. But if we can get back here over this 306, I'll feel a lot better about Microsoft rallying back up here towards these highs at 348.95. If we break down, below our old support lines here at the 50, 288, then we could, possibly pull back here. So just be careful with Microsoft until we can get some above that 20. Apple, you can see Apple, nice. It's above the 20. It's held that, and looking to see if we can hold this for the next couple of days and hopefully rally back up towards 182.71. If we do break the 20 at 163.83, we maybe come back down to 150. So just something to be aware of. If you haven't subscribed to our videos, please subscribe and continue to like our videos. That way we can continue to bring this content to you and also share this content with others so that they can have this opportunity to get ideas and trade with us. Government bonds sitting here flat under the 20. That's good for the market to help us to continue to rally here. Here's U.S. oil. We talked about this one, just a rocket ride. Just be careful on this one. make sure you're locking profits in, and that way you can be comfortable in letting some of it ride. And we'll see how far this can go. We'll see if we can get to 120 next year, and we'll see from there where it goes. But definitely expecting a pullback at some point, and it looks like some weakness possibly setting in there on this last day here. Dollar sitting here flat is above, again back above this this $97, 97.50 is kind of where we're at. So we'll see what that does, but this elevated dollar could possibly get the market to pull the market back down. So we'll see what happens next few days. VIX, we're still elevated above 30, so I don't like that, but we did pull back a little bit, so that's helpful for the market. If we can gap down back down to the 20, or we can pull back by pre-market or market open, that'll may give us some momentum for the market to continue up. If it does spike back up here though, then we may see a down day tomorrow. So just looking for that to give me a clue on what's going to happen next. SPY, you can see the SPY sitting here at the 200 and the 20 moving averages right together. So that can create a lot of resistance. It may force a pullback. So we should hopefully get support at 429. If we break that, we have our support line at 424, or we can go down to 420. If we get above in the morning, above this, 440 level and hold, then, we had resistance at 444 before and 450, but 450 is really the line in the sand above all the moving averages I'd really like to see us get to. If we can hold that for a couple of days, I think we have a, continued rally on our hands. If we have problems getting through here, pull back, or we gap down in the morning, it could be a weaker day tomorrow. So just watching for that. Triple Qs, same thing, sitting on the 20. It's consolidated here. This looks very much like a bull flag here. So hopefully we can break above that. If we get above this 350 level, like we talked about, hopefully we can fill this gap and get ourselves up to 360. So that's the next goal, kind of line in the sand where we want to get to. If we break below 339, we could find support down here at 334. If not, we have this big breakup candle here that we might retrace into. Semiconductors, 20 in the 100, and our trend line all coming together. So this might be a lot of resistance for semiconductors get through. But if we can break through this, if we can get above 271, 272, hopefully we can get it back to 276 and break through that as well and get towards 280. If we fail here, we may come back here and get support 255.97, which should be about halfway down this breakup candle, or at the bottom of this breakup candle as well. So just watching this breakdown candle. So just watching to see what the price action is going to be in the morning. The Dow Jones, obviously consolidating here, also under resistance. We can get above 340. Hopefully we can rally back up to this 220, which are all converging as well at 342. So that will be resistance. We break above that, 346 is the next goal. IWM is, been riding our trend line, lower trend line here. It's above the 20. It's been there for a few days. It's got above there. So liking this, the next goal is to get over this, 50-day moving average, 207. Get above that. We have resistance at, 210. If we break that, then we can continue rallying up, hopefully. From there, if we break down below our trend line or the 20 at 201, then we could possibly retrace back to this 198 or down this breakup candle. Financials, the financials are trying to rally back up here as well. They're above the 200. Found a little bit of resistance before it hit this gap. So we have this gap here at 38.30 that we got to fill. We have another one up here at 38.80. So we have lots of gaps to fill. We also have a convergence of all the moving averages coming in. So that will be a lot of resistance for the financials. So if it breaks through or gaps above that, we have the best chance for a run. If we don't, if we can pull back, hopefully pull back and we get support here at 37.25. So really paying attention to financials too. If they can make a bullish move and break through the gaps, then I'll be more confident in kind of the overall direction of the market. Healthcare sitting here on the 20, got to break above here. If we get above 131.64, looking for a rally back up to 136.34. If we break down, we could possibly come back and find support at 124. XLK, so technology sector converging of the 200 and 20. So we got to get above this 155.50 level, try up to hopefully fill the gap and get to 160. If we don't, if we break down below 151, we could be coming back down to 146. Bitcoin, so it got above the 100 here, but didn't hold. Came back down below it. Hopefully, we can hold this, this good support area at 43,000. If not, we could be coming back to revisit the 50 or coming out around the 42,000 level. So hopefully, Bitcoin can hold this level and break back above. GLA, it's right at the 50 and the 5. So hopefully we can rally about that. If we get above 450.50, hopefully we can rally up and get back up towards the high here at 48.08 and break through that. If not, we have support down here at 44. If we break down, we have a possible long way down. So just pay close attention to that if you are in GALA. CRO looks like it's trying to break out. Really need to get above this 50, 50 moving average at 44.80. 89. If we can break above that, then we have to break above the 100. But really, our goal is to get above 55 levels, so we can kind of get to this range here. If not, if this fails, we could pull back into this downward wedge you can see here, and maybe just tighten down here and either possibly break down below, or hopefully break out later on. So, but we're trying to attempt right now. You see, we tried it here and we failed. So now we're back to that line in the sand again. Let's see if we can break through this and actually start to rally up here. So that's our cryptos, that's our stocks. Those are our levels that we're looking at. Definitely pay attention to the pre-market, watch the VIX, watch the SPY levels, and happy trading out there. Be real careful until we get a breakout to the upside or possibly a failure down to the downside. It's really difficult right now. We're just kind of going back and forth in a range, which can, it's great for scalping and day trading, but not really, helpful for long-term investing unless you just want to get in and not have to look at things. But right now, for me, I'm looking at kind of both. So looking for opportunities for long-term and also looking for opportunities for day trades. So be safe out there. We'll talk tomorrow night and see how your trades went for the day and see what we do for the rest of the week. Everybody have a great night.